Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Today, we are going to be just grind setting some gunpowder. Because, like I said last week, was it last week? Sometime last week. Yeah. Was it Wednesday? So, I don't remember what I streamed on what days. I need TNT to go netherite mining. Because me and Tara are planning to make a netherite beacon. And so far I have 3 netherite blocks, 3 netherite ingots, and 2 netherite scrap. So yeah, I need a lot more. I need a lot more. How much do you need to make a beacon? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm assuming that Townbury probably has quite a lot as well. I'm gonna look up how many blocks to make a full beacon. 164. Hell. That's a lot compared to my 3. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a fucking lot. Jesus. I'm hoping that Townbury has like way more than me because yeah, I don't have that much. Anyways, today we're just gonna be yapping, and I got this just before stream, so I'm gonna quickly turn it into TNT. I'm making the Israel versus Israel game. I didn't even know there was a Italy versus Israel game on today. Never in my life I've ever seen more empty stadiums, which is so fucking fair. But to be fair, I did not even know there was a game on today. Now I know. Now I know why I haven't made it into TNT. I have no sand. I have like no sand. Give me back my fucking crafting table. Like only a handful of Italians. Understandably. But Jesus. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't even know there was a game on today. But even then, I still wouldn't have gone. So, I watched it. The Italian side is empty. Gee, Israel's side is packed with away fans, but Italian side is empty. Jeez. Jesus. That better? Okay. We need... Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and grind out our mob farm. I could go to... Where is it? Not there. Where's my... There. I could... There's a mob farm that I think Townbury made a while ago. Yeah, Townbury made a mob farm a while ago, which is probably better than this old fuck. And I could go over to that one. I have too many red M's in my face right now. I have the Mesa, I have the mob farm, and then I have the mangrove. I have too many red M's in my thing. Jesus Christ, why did I have too many M's? Italian dock workers are boycotting Israel. Italian national football team never should have allowed it. I should have read that first. Italian national football team shouldn't play them, but to be honest, it's the World Cup qualifiers, and if Italy doesn't play, then Israel qualifies. Yeah, and you know, we don't want Israel to really get any further, so I'm hoping that Italy wins. I'm hoping that, you know, Italy wins. Jesus Christ, and that was like 2 seconds of yapping. But yeah, I'm really hoping that Italy wins, because, you know, we don't like Israel. But yeah, it's understandable why everyone is kind of boycotting the match because of Israel, you know. And then Trump will probably hold a whole day of Israel glazing because World Cup is in USA 2026. Yeah. Because we all know that politicians are definitely not on our side, and you know, kind of hate human rights, and the only thing they care about is like money in the very short term. So yeah. Look what Zoran Mamdani is doing though. What are they doing? I'm looking this up. What are they doing? I'm gonna look them up. Like you see how all the old corrupt dudes are going against him. Oh, he's a New York Democrat representative. The New York City mayoral elections. Ah, okay. Let's see. Why am I looking at news sources? Zoran is the winner of the Democratic primary. That means he is the Democratic candidate. Yeah. Let's see. He said he'd permanently divest NYC from Israel bonds if elected. Divest is the opposite of invest, right? And the whole leftist Democratic Party has gone racially against. What the fuck? So this just proves that, like, kind of, you know, Dems, like, you know, the Dem party are just, yeah, they're supposed to be like the left party, but like, yeah, no, they're just like 1 point left of the Republican parties, you know. They're just like conservative parties. And Zoran is not even controversial. Okay, he's campaigned with Bernie Sanders, which we love Bernie Sanders. He's like one of the only politicians I follow on Instagram other than AOC. Well, only, yeah. He's like one of 2 politicians I follow on Instagram. We love Bernie Sanders, so he seems alright. He seems like an alright dude. I don't know too much about him, so, but yeah, he seems alright. He's doing a public funding campaign without a super PAC, and his whole shtick is Medicare, free schools, and more safety and security affordability. I would totally vote for him. He seems like the best option for the mayor then. Just everyone hates him because like the majority of politicians are like actually kind of, you know, pretty right wing. Like this guy just was like, this guy is like, hey, how about we, you know, keep people safe and healthy? And everyone, from what I looked at from like that 2-minute Google search, and everyone's just like, yeah, no, fuck that guy. But like, no, he seems alright. He seems like a pretty decent dude. And give me back my fireworks. But yeah, he seems like a pretty like good decent dude. Again, I've not really heard too much about what he's doing, but he seems alright. He seems like a pretty decent dude. Yeah, he seems alright. Yeah. So anyways, how are you guys doing? What have you guys been up to? Look, today. Today I did a bit of editing this morning. I've got a few I've just got a few clips really. Like longer clips put into my YouTube drafts, and then I'm probably gonna try and export a few more tomorrow morning as well. Yeah, I've got a few more of those, and then I just kind of chilled out this afternoon. What did I do this afternoon? I played a bit of Sims 4. It's still kind of broken. Sims 4 is still kind of broken. Literally all I can do in the Sims 4 at the moment is go into Create Sim. That is it. Like, that is it. I can't build because whenever I... Why do I have a request on Instagram? Why do I have a message request? It's one of the fucking artists. Yeah, no, I'm not responding to that guy. Yeah, Sims 4 still kind of broken. It's still kind of broken. Like whenever I try to go onto a lot to try and build something, it always thinks it always like goes to the loading screen and then fuck's sake. It always goes to the loading screen and then it comes out of the loading screen on the world select screen or whatever, back into the world being like, oh, you need to restart your game, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck you. And then I still can't go into my households because it just chucks me back to the loading screen, which is fun. And the only thing I can do now is just go into Create Sim. So yeah, he is against super PACs. He is refusing to go to Israel as his first act as mayor in OSC, which every other candidate was doing. Why Israel? Why go to Israel as like your first act of mayor of New York? That doesn't make any sense in my brain. He wants to do like more grocery stores which are state-run to provide everyone with groceries. He wants to increase tax on 1% of New Yorkers. That makes more than $1 million a year by 2%. He wants to stop police department from answering mental health calls and create a department of public safety for it. That's a good idea. That's a good fucking idea. He wants to freeze rent prices so they don't keep rising. Good idea. He wants to run faster and more on-schedule buses. He wants to make sure that children are provided free healthcare. I like this guy. This guy's pretty good. Yeah, we like this guy. I don't know what a super PAC is, so I'm gonna look it up. I never heard of this. What is this? What are they? Independent, expenditure-only political action committees, better known as super PACs, are a type of political action committee in the US. Unlike traditional PACs, super PACs are legally allowed to fundraise unlimited amounts of money from individuals or organizations for the purpose of campaign advertising. However, they are not permitted to either coordinate with or contribute directly to candidate campaigns or political parties. Super PACs are subject to the same organizational reporting and public disclosure requirements as traditional PACs. Many super PACs are candidate-oriented, but some focus on specific issues and industry, a piece of legislation, or a federal administration rule. Everyone likes this guy. AI PACs and super PAC. Basically, billionaire companies funding elections. They do all that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck? We should not have companies funding shitty ass politicians. Like, huh? Like, because we all know, like, if you're a billionaire, the only billionaire that I know that like actually does not hoard their wealth is fucking Dolly Parton, and we all love Dolly Parton in this household, right? They're basically foreign governments influencing elections, like Israel with AIPAC. AIPAC is a super PAC, or companies doing it. Yeah, literally the only billionaire I know is fucking that doesn't like hoard their wealth is fucking, you know, Dolly Parton. Like, billionaires are like mega rich, And it's like, what? And it's like, we know, like, just based on how much wealth they have alone, you think they're gonna, you know, have the best interest of everyone? No. No. So, yeah, that's just, yeah. Yeah, that's just, yeah, they should not be doing that. That's just kind of sus. That's just really sus. And plus it's like, yeah, companies, they want to keep their money. Companies want to keep their money. So it's like, why would they do stuff for the good of their people when it means they have to shell out more money when they can get more money in the short term by going against those policies? So yeah, the super PAC stuff is definitely really like sus. And they literally said then on thingy on Wikipedia that they're kind of like not allowed for political campaigns, but like looks like everyone does them anyways. But it's like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have massive companies funding political campaigns, you know, because otherwise, yeah, basically super PACs buy politicians and they promote policies which help them make more money. Yeah. What was I about to say? Okay, what I was about to say is basically, because that's how these big companies are just keeping like the same like small group of politicians in power, and it's like, if we ever want real change, get them out of here, get them out of the funding. So the super PAC is giving a politician 10 mil, they make 100 million return. So it's about the money. It's about the money and shit. So yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. But yeah. They should not be funding the politicians, because the thing is, like I said, they're gonna keep their like small sector of politicians in power, and then like anyone is like, hey, I have these bright ideas that could in the long term make you more money, because workers are gonna be more productive, they're gonna want to work more because they actually have the energy to work if they want. The companies are like, no, we only want short-term money. So yeah, they want the money now instead of like in 20, 30, 40 years, because it lines the current CEO's pockets, and it's just yeah. Yeah. Yeah, companies do not like think like 5 minutes ahead of them, like at all, you know. They just think, oh, this will make us, they are so like out of touch with like what people actually want. Like for example, like every company like bringing out some form of AI. Like it should have stopped with like Siri, and even then, like Siri has an actual like voice actress, and from what I vaguely understand of Siri, that's just voice Google, or I could be wrong, but like, but yeah, it should have stopped there. Like, no one wants an AI companion these days. Like, it is so annoying. Whenever, like, I used to have when they introduced Microsoft Copilot, it used to be like on everyone's taskbars. I've since like taken it off my taskbar. But literally, whenever I would go to open Google Chrome, I can't remember where I was on my taskbar, but I think it was either whenever I'd go open like Chrome, or whenever I would go open Discord or something, I would sometimes accidentally open Copilot and I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, because I don't want that. I do not want that open. And it's like, or like, oh god, what else am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Or like Grok, like on Twitter, like, you know, we all hate Twitter to begin with ever since before it was bought by that fucking weirdo techie billionaire that we all know as Elon Musk, right? Like, first of all, before Grok was introduced, like, Twitter was still like a fucking hellscape, and then like after it was introduced, like, literally I saw that shit so often where everyone was just like, oh, hey Grok, can you simplify this image? Or hey Grok, can you do this? And I was like, fuck that, I do not want that shit. Everton, no. I said Elon Musk. How the fuck did you get Everton? But yeah, I was so sick of like AI generated shit on my feed. Grok is good, I heard. But I was so sick. I'm so sick of seeing. Oh, I thought you said Elon bought Everton. Oh. How the fuck did you get Everton from Twitter? Huh? Like from whatever I said, huh? But yeah, I am so sick of AI generated shit on my page, and I can't fucking escape it. I can't fucking escape AI generated shit. Like, it is also so prevalent, like within like the streamer space as well. Like, there's been so many times where I've seen like AI generated like profile pictures and like other stuff, and I'm just like, dude, this whole career Pathfinder. I just realized that my thing is that. Why didn't no one tell me my stream beats thing was my sound thing was my Spotify thing was awkwardly placed? But like, I'm so sick of it because this hobby is like all around like creativity and your own fucking personality. And like, why aren't you putting your own personality and you know, put your own personality into your own like profile pictures and shit. Sick of this shit. Like, I'd be happy if Elon was a normal weirdo billionaire and just bought a fucking football team like normal people. Yeah, but he's like mega weirdo. Like, buy Manchester United, those people need the help. Leave Twitter alone. I mean, Twitter was still a weird place before he bought it, but like, it's like a bajillion times worse now he bought it. I don't even know why I'm still on it. I'm gonna be so fucking honest. Literally, I remember when a few months ago when I kind of like almost got scammed and like I got logged out of my Twitter account. I had 4 Twitter accounts at the time, and I deleted 2 of them. And I had 4 Twitter accounts, right? I had like my private, my main, my ChaosCraft fan account, and then my like SMP account. And I literally deleted my private and my SMP account the day I got scammed. I like kept my ChaosCraft account and my main account, because like I couldn't delete my main account because I was logged out of it. And I just kept my Hermitcraft account because I was like, I used my Hermitcraft account, my Hermit fan account, like way more. Like, not way more, but you know, that's like my second most used account. I don't know why I just didn't just say, hey, I'm gonna leave Twitter now that I've been scammed, and just get the fuck out of there, you know? So yeah. What team did your dad support again? I remember you told me your dad's a football fan. I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea. I don't really usually have an account. I haven't used it in forever. I made it 3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, Twitter's just crazy. I am so glad though that I blocked Grok though, because now I don't really get any. That's a lie. I don't really get any AI generated stuff on my like feed made by Grok. I still get I still get some AI generated stuff on my feed because AI generated shit is fucking everywhere. But yeah, it's like fucking everywhere. But yeah, I was just so sick of just seeing like Grok every 2 seconds. We'll ask him. I'd love to watch games with him. Yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't actually know what team he supports. I know he has it on like, I don't even know how much a big football fan he is. I know he watches it like for like some games, for like some big games, but I'm not sure how much a big of a football fan he is. I mean, I know my auntie's like, one of my aunties, like, she's a massive football fan. I'm not gonna say which team she supports. I'm not gonna say what team she supports because it's gonna fucking dox me, right? Yeah, she's a big football fan. Along with like my cousins and stuff. Is he an Arsenal fan? I'm an Arsenal fan. I have no idea. I've said like 20 times that I have no idea what team he supports and how much of a big football fan he is. I have no idea. But yeah, and actually my dad just texted me saying to go look at this Facebook thing. And I'm just like, I don't have Facebook downloaded. And like I don't use Facebook. Like I have accounts on Facebook, but I haven't used it in probably like what? Like 8 years. Like 7 texted me back and asked. No. I'm not gonna randomly text and say, hey, what football fan do you support? What football team do you support? Like randomly out of the blue. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, back to the AI generated stuff. I never used Facebook either. My mom keeps sending me Facebook links. Yeah, every so often my grandma will like make a post about me for some reason, and then she'll be like, hey, did you see what I posted about you on Facebook? And oh for fuck's sake, well, half an hour into a stream. What? Huh? My internet's fine. What are you? Huh? Can you? Huh? Okay, if I start back up. Huh? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay. Will I have to relog? I don't want to like restart my computer. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording here and then oh wait. Is it going up? Is my bitrate going up? Okay. Hello. I am kind of back. No, fuck. It's just gone back and down again. What? Huh? Okay, I may have to restart. I'm gonna stop the recording here and then restart my computer. So yeah, I'm gonna type in the chat. Wait a minute. Okay, give it like 2 seconds. What? Huh? Okay, I'll give it like a few seconds. It's not my internet. What? I'm gonna... I'm gonna restart my computer. It was being fine. I did a test stream earlier and it was being fine. I did a test stream earlier and my PC was being fine. And my stream was fine. I don't know why it's being silly now. It's not fine. Okay, I'm gonna restart my PC. So I'm gonna stop the recording here and then just restart. So yeah. Hello, we are back. Hello, YouTube people. Hello, we have returned. For some reason, my bitrate was like being weird for like half an hour. But we're back. We are back. Okay, so before my bitrate decided to, die, cut to tie YouTube. But yeah, before my bitrate decided to die, we were just yapping about US politics and AI. We were yapping about AI and how I hate it. I'm not really the biggest fan of AI, and I hate seeing it so much, like all over the internet. I think, because I was yapping about how I hated seeing Grok all over my Twitter timeline. So I eventually just blocked Grok. I just eventually blocked Grok, and then I started like yapping about how annoyed I was that like a lot of like people I've seen use it like online, when like online, a lot of people online, you use online to be like creative and like share your own personality with the world. And it's like, you're not, and then like, but a lot of people are just sharing stuff from like AI, and it's like, why? That's not the point of art. AI doesn't understand the meaning of art. As a 3D artist, I hate AI art. Same. I hate AI art because the thing is, whenever I see it, it's like, oh, you have that art has no personality to it. Like, whenever I see like AI profile pictures and stuff, I'm like, that a profile picture to me is like, oh, that's just like to kind of give an insight into like a slight insight into who someone is or what someone likes. Like, for example, a lot of people now have like one of the K-pop Demon Hunters characters as their profile picture because they really like the movie and they like talking about the movie. So you would expect someone with that profile picture to have some reference to the movie, whether that be like a quote in their bio or posting about K-pop Demon Hunters, Great movie. It is a great movie, yes. Oh yeah, in the Discord, did Ali end up watching it with you guys? But yeah, it is such a good movie. But yeah, whenever I see AI art, it's like, as like profile pictures, for example, it's like, I have no idea she had a wedding at the time. I did see she had a wedding. Oh yeah, oh shit, yeah. But she did say she would join you afterwards. Did she end up joining you guys afterwards? Yeah, I did see she had a wedding to go to. My hair is annoying me around my headphones. Jesus Christ. And my glasses. Long hair plus glasses and headphones does not mix well at all. Jesus Christ. But yeah, did she end up joining you guys after the wedding? But yeah, nah, she got home super late. Okay, fair. But yeah, whenever I see AI profile pictures, it's like, oh, like I just think, oh, you just put a prompt into ChatGPT and don't give a fuck about the integrity of art. Like what the fuck? Like, come on. Like the art I have, the art that I make myself, even though it's not that great, it's still like 10 times better than AI art because I know the meaning behind the shit that I make. Like, I know the shit behind like the meaning and the like. I definitely know what I want to like convey in like my PNG tuber. Like for example, Lego PNG tuber. You know, I have a Lego PNG tuber. I have, you know, this state based on me, and like I like to wear hoodies. I have the bold version. I have this one based off fucking Ninjroids from Ninjago. What am I look? Are they fucking? Fuck's sake, they're not fucking. They're fucking acting up. But I've got this one in pajamas, fairy version, based on my Minecraft skin, based off my Stardew character, Halloween version, Christmas version, graduation version, blah 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 blah. I don't know why they like are not being. I don't know why they're being weird with my keybinds, but you know that's based off my. That's like I know very intentionally like what I want to design down to like every single detail, you know, and like you know. The backdrop of my PNG tuber is based off my actual room, you know. Obviously, it's got some like slight differences. The chair in the background, I don't have that fucking same chair IRL, but like you know, these like little figures on the chair, you know, they're kind of shittily drawn, but I like them at the moment. I'm probably gonna get better at like drawing Legos, but like, they're based on my two characters from Ninjago, you know, and you know, we've got a reference to Ace Attorney with the prosecutor's badge, a reference to Thank God That You're Here with the postcard. Your background is cute AF. Why thank you. And then we've got a reference to ChaosCraft, and you kind of can't see it, but yeah, a reference to ChaosCraft there next to the mirror, and a reference to one of the unpacking achievements from unpacking, right? And the thing is, with everything I've drawn, everything I've drawn in my background is super intentional. You know, this is, you know, based on my actual route, is super intentional and has some sort of meaning behind it. You know, the chair that my PNG tuber is on, based off my actual chair that I'm sat on right now. You know, the whiteboard. I have a whiteboard. The whiteboard right next to me. The microphone. Based off my actual FIFA and mic, you know, like got game references and like show references to stuff I enjoy. Like I have butterflies behind me because I have my wardrobe right behind me and has I've stuck a bunch of butterflies to it. You know, I know what I intend to create with the shit I draw. You know, is it very good? Not particularly. You know, I don't know fuck about shading, which, you know, gives kind of a charm to my PNG tuber. I think it looks pretty good with my PNG tuber. But yeah, I don't know shit about shading. But like also, an AI doesn't either. The AI doesn't know the logic behind shading. Like, and I will eventually, I don't know the logic behind shading either, but like, at least I can learn it. At least I can understand how shading works and like the rules of shading. Can an AI do that and like stick to those rules like most of the time? Obviously with art, like rules are kind of meant to be broken, but you know what I mean. Like, am I able to kind of stick to like the consistency of shading if I ever do eventually learn how to shade something? Yeah, AI does not know how to do that. AI learns off art and off of artists who already know how to shade and like actually can learn how to do that, you know? Like, AI can't create anything new. AI can't do that. It just takes art and like mashes it up into something that it thinks is new, but like, is it really? Not really. So yeah, AI, not the biggest fan of at all. So yeah, and the area is gonna lag a bit because it's still loading in the chunks. My game's gonna lag a little. But yeah, AI AI is just so bad, and I have so much stuff in these chests now that I need to dig up just to grab like the gunpowder out of it. Yeah, not the biggest fan of AI just because of how much it like actually screws over artists. So yeah. Okay, give me that. Give me that, then comparing that. No. I'm gonna have to remind myself. I'll probably just start. This is like the chests we need to look into. I should probably create stairs or some shit out of the stone blocks in a second. That one's full. Okay, this one that's filling up now. This one tends to fill up less than the other one on the other side. I should probably use ladders, actually. Yeah. AI kind of, I'm just so sick of seeing. And I'm so sick. Oh yeah, because we were on we were kind of on the topic of like politicians and companies doing stuff that is not in the best interest of genuine people. And my game and is slightly lagging on my capture, but it's fine. But yeah, we're talking about that, and I brought up the example of AI, right, and how like pretty much like every single company is like implementing AI. You know, even in like apps that like don't even need AI. Like for example, there's this app that I downloaded a while ago to help me like look through uni notes and stuff called, I think it's called Free Notes. They implemented AI. I'm very confused by that decision because, like, what kind of app, like Free Notes, needs AI unless it's just gonna steal your data? I just answered that myself. It's gonna steal our fucking data, probably. I fucking hate companies. But yeah. It's something stupid that like every single ton of like companies and stuff are just gonna be like, oh, we've implemented this most useless feature that like the majority of the users don't want. Like for example, okay, I didn't see any AI art like last week when the Ninjago episodes released, but like I remember last week I really wanted to like scroll through some like fan art of Ninjago because I really enjoy Ninjago. I like Ninjago artists. Mwah, chef's kiss. Always create the most amazing shit. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just like if I ever saw any AI art of Ninjago, I would have thrown hands. It's the only one, and I took a shower too. Hello. Welcome back. My brain did not register that you meant that for Cat Dad. But welcome back, Uzi. Welcome back. My bitrate is finally being normal for once. But yeah, we are still on the topic of politicians and the companies implementing stupid shit and AI. But if I saw any AI art, like last week when the Ninjago episodes dropped, because I was really looking forward to looking through some fan art, I would have thrown hands because I hate looking at that shit. So yeah. Okay, let me get some gunpowder out and make some TNT. I thought my bitrate went down a little bit for a second. I am now so anxious on my bitrate just like dropping dramatically like it did earlier. Okay, we have a bit more TNT now. You know what I meant to check earlier? And I didn't. My uni schedule, and because I'm hoping that they're gonna put on my actual modules for next semester soon. Have they? Doesn't look like it. No, it's not. I'm hoping they do it soon and not like the day before. You know, like the day before I'm going back. So, yeah. like that, the period of like the last like the period of like we're just waiting for uni stuff is so painful. I hate it. I hate just waiting for like uni to start. Like just get it over with, you know. Cause the thing is, you might think, oh, it's not too bad. You get just get it over with. You know, you get you still got a month left. But the thing is, in the last like months before you go back to uni, you got to re-enroll, and then you've got to wait for your fucking, like, you got to re-enroll, you got to wait for your timetable, you got to make sure that student finance has been contacted, because student finance just doesn't give you money straight out the bat. They're like, oh, we've got to wait for your university or college to send us an email. Send us an email that you've like re-enrolled, and I hate it so fucking much. I mean, luckily I should be able to hopefully I should be able to get like student finance on my timetable soon though. Probably making an awful lot of TNT. It isn't for nefarious purposes, is it? It isn't. No. Me and another ChaosCraft member, Tarbury, we're gonna try and make a Netherite beacon, and we need 169 blocks of Netherite. And currently I have 3, so I need a lot of TNT to go Netherite mining. That's what I need it for. Don't worry, I'm not gonna blow anyone's like bases off or anything. So yeah, don't worry, we just need it for Netherite. That's it. Okay, there we go. Got a bit of TNT there. I'm probably gonna go Netherite mining outside of stream. So yeah. I saw the joint rally Zohan and Bernie Sanders held. Apparently when Sanders was studying in the Uni of Brooklyn, education used to be free in a wide majority of state universities. I wonder what happened. Money. ChaosCraft needs mystical agriculture. True. We do need a bit more agriculture over here. Wait, is that a mod? I've never heard of that. My brain just I thought you meant like, oh, we need to build some like mystical agriculture. No. My bitrate is going down. Hopefully okay. My bitrate went slightly like 1 bar down, and I was like, ooh, is it gonna go down to 0? But no, it was probably because of loading in chunks. Now those students come out with anywhere between 3,500 and 350,000 in debt. And yeah, you can go different items like never. Okay. I'm gonna look this up actually. I'm gonna look it up on my phone because my computer is being a dick. But yeah, 35,000. It's on the very generous end, and that's not including interest. Okay, mystical agriculture, Minecraft. Let's see, what is this mod all about? Let us see. This is so cool. Oh wait, have you used this mod? Because I swear I've seen like you use this mod, or someone else in the small streamer Discord use this mod before. I mean, can you imagine if studying to become a doctor was free and the only way to get in was merit? Literally. That would be crazy. I mean, to be fair, just look at the Scottish. The Scottish are doing, the Scots up north, they're doing something right by making education free. Just saying. Should have fucking been born 4 hours up north. Just saying. Have you seen my modded Minecraft? That's why I've seen it. Because I've seen, I think I've seen you use this on stream. And yeah, I slightly wondered what the mod was, but I was like, but I didn't bother asking for some reason. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you use it before. I literally looked on Google Images and I was like, that seems familiar. And I was like, did you? Yeah, that seems familiar. And I was like, I've seen Cat Dad use that. So yeah. I probably need to refill my Vimto in a second. Yeah, I probably need to refill it in a minute. Yeah, Scotland and Ireland has a reputation for good politics. Yeah, we love Scotland and Ireland over here. We love Scotland and Ireland over here. But yeah, they're doing something right by having education free. Because now it's like, if I was born, you know, like I said, if I was born 4 hours up north, right, I wouldn't have to worry about ridiculous interest payments on student loans. Literally, I looked online like last week or the other week. It's 4%. It's around 4% for an undergrad loan, and 7% for a postgrad loan. 7% Like, and I'm gonna put this into perspective. The max interest I can get at it on a savings account at the moment is 5%, and it's 7% on postgrad. Huh? Like, if the UK government truly wants people to be able to pay off their student loans, because yes, it does cost money to have an education, either make the interest rate way smaller and have postgraduate jobs pay more. Because from what I've heard, a lot of postgraduates like are getting paid like what, 30 grand, which, you know, what's the average salary in the UK? I'm gonna look that up. What's the average salary in the UK? Because I bet 30 grand isn't much higher than that. Average salary UK. 31 grand for men and 25 grand for women. Okay, let's see. Postgrad. Let's see. And you know what is median starting salary for postgrad in the UK, apparently? 29.5 grand. £29,500 for postgraduates. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna be in debt until I'm in my 60s. What the fuck? Like, I think the French are gonna kick out macaroni pastroni. I'm gonna be so honest. I have no knowledge of French politics. Just gonna say that. I have no knowledge of French politics. So I have no idea who that is. I mean, I did kind of hear that they were gonna like kick out someone in France, but I have no idea why or who that is. So yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, the French government is the French government is right wing, and most of the assembly is left wing. What the fuck? Macron is the president. Oh. Ew. Okay. Damn it. I'm just... Whenever I hear that the French government is right wing and most of the assembly is left wing, that just absolutely baffles me. The assembly has kicked out 4 prime ministers in the past 12 months. What the fuck? I'm sorry, what the actual fuck? What is going on in France? It's historically accurate, yeah, but what the fuck is going on in France? What the actual fuck is going on in France that you have kicked out 4 prime ministers in the past 12 months? I mean, we can't really say shit. I mean, think about it. Like, a few years ago, like 4 years ago, we had Bojo, we had Boris Johnson, Then we had Liz Truss, who lasted less time than a fucking cabbage. And then we had Rishi Sunak, and yeah, and now we've got, who have we got now? Who the fuck? Is it Keir Starmer? Yeah, it's Keir Starmer. Yeah, they all get downvoted. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are these prime ministers doing? Man, Jesus. Jesus Christ. You know, sorry, I'm just finding it hilarious. I just, the Liz Truss thing, right? The Liz Truss thing, that's just, I just found that so fucking hilarious. Okay, if you guys don't remember, or if you weren't like on UK TikTok like 4 or 5 years ago, like a few years ago, basically Liz Truss was the prime minister that came in after Boris Johnson, right? And someone on like TikTok or something made a joke like saying, hey, this cabbage or like lettuce or whatever is gonna last longer than Liz Truss. It was like, oh, it's like a race to it was like a race between Liz Truss and the like cabbage, like to see who's gonna survive longer, Liz Truss in office or the cabbage. Guess who fucking won? The fucking cabbage. Keir Starmer's been an ass because the Reform Party is being popular because of Starmer's shit policies, but like Starmer's implemented Reform Party's policies because he's being popular, but people dislike Reform Party's policies. Exactly. Like, it's like a cycle. It's like a fucking cycle. Like, he'll implement indirectly reducing the Labour Party's popularity. Exactly. Like, my bitrate has gone down slightly. Okay, no, it's fine. But literally, it's like a fucking cycle. Like, Keir Starmer will implement reform shit, and then the people will be like, oh, we might as well just go vote for reform, cause they're gonna actually stick to their fucking word, their shitty word at that. But they're gonna be like, the people are gonna be like, oh, reform's gonna actually stick to their word and go vote for reform. And then Keir Starmer will be like, oh, reform's getting popular, their policies are getting popular with people, I might as well implement those. It's like a fucking cycle. And it's like, no, don't fucking do that. Don't go vote for it. First of all, don't go vote for reform. We spent a while on stream, like a few weeks ago, just shitting on Reform UK's policies. Right. I think that one was also a ChaosCraft stream. It was one of the building streams from a few weeks ago, so go watch that one. But yeah, like, what was I gonna say? I do this thing where I like speak really long sentences and then I forget my point halfway through. I hate it so much. This is like why I like writing my thoughts down before rambling and shit. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like, okay. First of all, don't go voting for reform. Don't go voting for reform. And also, politicians, don't go putting in reform policies. We hate reform policies. Like, you know, saying Nigel Farage will stick to his word is like believing Donald Trump will have stuck to his word during his campaign. And now we see that he was lying out of his ass. Literally. Everyone. And so many politicians just lie out of their ass about the policies that they're gonna implement. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, and I think it's kind of, I I don't know if it's better or worse. It's worse. It's worse because I know that when the general election happened, so many people just voted for Labour because they wanted the Tories out, they wanted the Conservatives out of office. And it's like, yeah, the Labour's not much better than the Tories. Like, sure, they're like the two biggest parties, but it's like, yeah, they're not, both aren't that great. So, yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And it's like yeah, it was like, yeah, I remember like a while ago, I think I've said this story before, but I remember a little while ago, like, I think it was like, it wasn't during the general election, because general election was during the summer, I think. So we were off from uni. But I think this was, I can't remember if this was before or after the general election happened. But one time I was at lunch, I was talking with a few of my friends from my course about like the general election, right? And we were just talking about like Labour and Tories, right? And I said something along the lines of Tories are the party that do shitty things, and Labour are the ones who don't do shit. Like, Labour is the party that doesn't really try to, like, at the time I think I meant it as, oh, Labour's the party that like doesn't really put in any more good policies. Like, they don't really put in any good policies. They're just kind of there. But right now, I kind of want to expand on that because I have more thoughts on it. Basically, Labour are the party that kind of promote themselves as like, oh, we're a decent party, we're a good party. But like, actually, they don't do shit. Basically meaning they keep the status quo. They keep the status quo from the Tories, and then they keep the status quo of the Tories, and then they like kind of implement shit things because they're not actively trying to. They're not active. The thing is, they're not actively trying to like be for the good of the people. They're just like trying to seem better than the Tories, so that, you know, they can get a few more votes and get into the power and shit. You know, yeah. Not a big fan of Labour or the Tories. You know, so yeah. I was gonna take a drink then, but I ran out of my Vimto. I can't decide whether to stream for another half an hour or another hour. 45 minutes. We'll stream for like another 45. Unless my bitrate goes down again, then we'll just end stream after that, because I really can't be fucked dealing with shitty bitrate again. But yeah, we'll probably be live for another 45 minutes ish, and then I think maybe I can't decide whether to stitch this VOD together or post it as two separate videos, because we also obviously have the first part, and I'm actually gonna change the name of that. Just the first part is just part 1. I mean, obviously that part is gonna be shorter than part 2. That was like 30 minutes. Should I stitch them together? I think I might stitch them together and then just export it tomorrow. I had an idea of like something else to export tomorrow. But yeah, I think I have to export tomorrow morning because I was gonna export the just stitch it together. Yeah, I think I might just do that. But yeah, I had an idea of sort of an Untitled Goose Game like stream compilation that I was gonna export tomorrow. But I think I just might export the VOD tomorrow. But yeah, I'll probably just stitch it together. So yeah. Also, yes. So yeah. Oh yeah, I've been thinking I might do one playthrough of Cabernet just to like on my own, like outside of stream, because there's this video in my watch later playlist about Cabernet that I really want to watch, but also I don't want to spoil myself because there's like a few quests that I haven't done. I didn't finish Kyro's quest, and then I want to replay Anastasia's quest and replay and then do Evgeny's quest, and we didn't do Roman's quest either, so I want to do that. So yeah, I've done my daily workout, showered, moisturized, and filled up my water. Now I'm in bed. So yeah, let's go. Hashtag goes, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's me clapping for you. Let's go. But yeah, I want to do another Cabernet playthrough by myself because I'm gonna be so honest, I can't be arsed waiting for November to do another Cabernet playthrough because when we did I feel so appreciated. You should be even. Let's go. But yeah, I can't be arsed waiting for November because basically for the rest of September I'm gonna finish off. It took us like 6 or 7 streams to play through Cabernet the first time, and so probably won't have time before like Rusty Lake October, Rusty Lake and Stardew October, to do another playthrough of Cabernet, unless we do like a week and a half of it. But no, I've got like other stuff to stream as well. But yeah, and then yeah, it'll be like November time before I actually stream another playthrough of Cabernet. I want to do another playthrough of myself just so I can experience Kyro's quest, because for the longest time we pushed off Kyro's quest because I don't like that guy, but I really want to experience his quest, more of his quest, because we literally started it like a few days before we had to do the main quest. So I really want to do that. I want to play through Anastasia's quest, but with Evgeny live, and play through Evgeny's quest as well. And I want to play through Roman's quest as well, because we killed him during what's it called, Gunpowder night. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I want to get into playing those quests for the first time. Obviously, I'll still play through those quests on stream for you and like try and make different choices than I do in my own playthrough. But yeah, I kind of want to play through another my own playthrough of Cabernet. Oh, should I do it as like a YouTube series? Nah, I'll just do it myself. Like I have a friend, appreciation and checking up on each other actually helps. I've been experimenting with this. Like I have a friend that had his ankle injured playing football and he couldn't play anymore. He threw himself in work because we do computer stuff. He is now 93 kilograms. He wanted to lose weight, and also he decided to get a trainer, which is costing him like $200 a month. And when he told me, I told him to cancel, and I told him I'll help him for free. You know what? Yeah, go and help him, because you can. There's definitely like so many people on YouTube that have just put, and now we have a group chat, meal plans. Yeah, there's so many people on YouTube that so many people on YouTube that have posted like training workouts, so you can do that together. Like there's so many people, like I remember back in lockdown, like literally everyone was doing the Joe Wicks workouts. I don't know if this was just like a UK thing with the Joe Wicks. I think his name is Joe Wick anyway. I don't know if this was just a UK thing or like everywhere, but I remember so many people doing the Joe Wicks thing. So yeah, we check up regularly, calculate calories every day, share workouts and check up on each other. We need less than 1,800 calories a day. But he probably really appreciates you like checking in on him, because if he was doing it alone, then he probably had like a higher chance of like just like giving up and like just going back to like indulging himself in his like work and stuff. And we are both similar height, 6'1", so we both have like 2,700 calories we burn. Jeez, we just try to eat very healthily. Yeah, but yeah, you're good friend to him, you say, because if he was just doing it alone, then what would have probably happened is him just like kind of like probably giving up and like divulging in his work, and it's probably like it probably helps that like you're and then indulging once a week. Yeah, it probably helps that like you're kind of like checking in on him and like kind of helping him with like kind of helping him through it, and like kind of, you know, doing the same as him, you know, kind of doing this shit, you know. So yeah, you're a good friend, Izzy, and yeah, I hope your mate is alright. So yeah, hope he's doing good. Yeah, because like letting my friends spend $200 a month on this shit is ridiculous. Literally $200. I'm gonna translate that into pounds because yeah, I'm guessing it's USD. I'll do it for 10. Jeez, I'm guessing it's USD. Let's see, USD to Great British pounds. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 200. That is 147 pound 64. 147 pound 64. That's like most of what I make it. Yeah, USD. Yeah, that's like most of what I make in a month. For reference, I'm on minimum wage for my age, which is £10 an hour, and I only do 1 4-hour shift a week. So I do get like, I roughly get about 160 to 180 pounds a month. So yeah, so there's your reference. So that is most of the money I make. That is just, that's just a little bit ridiculous, you know? Oh, my bit rate's gone down. Shit. And it might be for the ad as well. Okay, no. It went down to like 1,000 to 2,000. And it's slightly going back up now. It's going back up now. I mean, it just went to yellow, but it didn't go on. But it didn't go down to like 0, which is good. It just went down to like 1,000 or 2,000. So, yeah. I don't know, I hear you fine. I'll do a 4-hour shift every day if I could. But yeah, it didn't go down to 0. It wasn't like totally shitty. It wasn't like totally bad. It just went down to like 1,000 to 2,000, which isn't totally bad. It just meant it like slightly wasn't doing great. But it wasn't like totally killing the stream, you know. Because I'm good bored if I don't work every day or some money, you know. Yeah, I think the only reason I don't do more shifts is because I hate well, let me rephrase. I work in retail, right, for context, and in the UK, if you work over 5 hours, you are legally entitled to a break. I work 4 hours, and so yeah, I don't get a break. The thing is though, one of my managers literally offered me said, hey, can you work 6 hours on sorry, I cannot sell shirts for shit. I was gonna say, one of my managers literally offered me, said, hey, can you do a 6-hour shift on Saturday instead of 4 hours? And I probably would have said yes if it was a morning to afternoon shift. But she offered me a close shift, and I was like, no way. I was just like, no, I can't do that. Because I really don't like closing shifts. I'm not big on closing shifts. Not a fan of closing. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of closing shifts. But yeah, I probably would have said yes if she said, hey, can you work the morning? And my bit rate has gone down to like 2,000 again, but it's gone back up. It's fine. But yeah, but yeah, and I hate it because even after a 4-hour shift, it's like I am like so exhausted. I still do it because my money. Fair. I just get so exhausted after a 4-hour shift because I am like constantly on my feet, on shift. Thing is, cause in the UK, even though like a lot of like retail stores and like a lot of shops and stuff, you can like sit down and stuff like at the tills. In my store you can't, and I think that's the same in like a lot of like clothing stores. Oh, it's gone down to 9,000. Oh, is it fine? No, not 9,000, 900. Oh, okay, it's fine, hopefully. It just went down to like 900, like 400 for like no reason. It's fine. It goes down to like, stop being paranoid, it goes down to really low numbers. And then I get worried that it's gonna go down to 0 again. And like just restart my stream. And like stop my stream. And like glitch out. So yeah. If something happens, it happens. Yeah, true. But it still stresses me the fuck out. It still stresses me out, man. But yeah, I get so tired after a retail shift because in my store, and I think in a lot of clothing stores as well, you can't do it if it does, and you'll find out about it anyways. Yeah, true. But yeah, I can't sit down at my. We don't have chairs in like at the tills in my store because reasons. Because the area behind my tills, to be fair, is like behind our tills is like pretty small anyways. It's pretty small anyways, and so we probably wouldn't be able to fit chairs behind there anyways. But I still hate it. I still hate that we don't have chairs behind there, and it keeps going. It just went down to bed. Let me finish my story. Bring your own chair or stool. I don't know if we're allowed to. That's the thing. Because like I've never seen anyone bring in their own stool before, so I don't know if we're allowed to. Or like one of those standard chairs. True. But I don't know if we're allowed to, that's the thing. But yeah, I know in stores, you know, like kind of like general stores, you know, like Home Bargains, I think in like Sainsbury's, you know, like the supermarkets and stuff, you can like sit down, like they provide seats there. But in my store, we don't have seats. So yeah. But I don't know if we're allowed to bring in our own chairs. And to be fair, it's a 4-hour shift. Like, even though I do get really tired after it, like, I still, to be fair, I'm not at the tills. Depending on how busy it is, I'm not, like, most shifts, I am not at the tills for the majority of the time. And that's just bring it. True. But to be fair, most of the time, I'm not at the tills anyways. I'm like out putting stock out or whatever. If anything, tell them you need a damn chair. True. But also most of the time, I'm not at the tills anyways. And it's like, it would be more of a hassle to bring it. And then like, and then my manager's being like, oh, go put stock out. You know, most of the time I'm not at the tills anyways. So, yeah. A lot of the time I'm putting stock out and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I do sometimes wish for those really busy shifts but sometimes for those really busy shifts where I'm at the till most of the time. So I wish we had chairs and but yeah, for those really busy shifts, I really wish we had like chairs or at least stools. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's almost over. I don't know why, but when I'm streaming, I like get so uncomfortable, but then I look to how I'm sat and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's the reason I'm uncomfortable. Because I sit with like one leg up, or like half the time I sit with one leg up or I'm crisscrossed. Like, no, that's the reason why. You know, so yeah, if I was a chair salesman, I would be like, unless you sit, it makes you comfortable, you don't get very tired, and I'll pretty much put pampering by a chair now. Oh my god. Real. But yeah, I look out at 299, 109. Jesus. But yeah, I'm always like, why am I always so goddamn uncomfortable? I look down, I'm sat. I look down and I'm sat crisscross on a chair that is definitely not designed for you to sit crisscross. I say this, I have a footrest on my chair. I am sat with, I have a chair that has a footrest. So, I mean, it was designed for me to have my feet up, probably just not crisscross though. Fuck it. I'm still saying fucking crisscross though, because why the fuck not? Can I not sit fucking crisscross? Fuck's sake. Fucking spell. Fuck's sake. I keep forgetting that, like, oh, fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's gone down to 0. Go back up, please. Can it go back up to green, please? Thank you. But I keep forgetting that, like, one of the things that holds the like bar to my footrest. Yeah, it dropped like it's hot. Yeah. We may end up. Welcome back from the ad, by the way. But we may end up ending streaming like the next 15 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, probably the next 15. I'll end stream. But I keep forgetting that one of the things that holds like the metal bars for my footrest. It did come back up. It did. Yes. One of the like things that holds the metal bars for my footrest is like kind of broke. So I can only put like one of my feet up onto the side that's like not broken. Otherwise, if I put my other foot up, then it'll just break. So yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is grab gunpowder now. Grab sand now. Just so we're prepared to finish in like the next 15, roughly. So, yeah. This has been such a scuff stream for so many reasons. Okay, gunpowder. Any other gunpowder? We've got a stack there and a stack there. Any gunpowder in there? No. Okay. Okay, give me gunpowder. There's a stack and a bit there. Any more gunpowder in there? No. Okay, any gunpowder there? Any gunpowder there? No. Okay. There's a bit of gunpowder. There's a bit. I don't know, I always enjoy your streams. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Uzi. I love just going on a bit of a ramble with you guys and like just going on like such a tangent. I like going on a tangent. I like going on a very like messy tangent. Like, you guys know I'm not a very coherent person, like at all. But I just love going on like a tangent. You know, we just love yapping over here. We just love having a yap. So yeah, we just love yapping. And to be fair, if you guys want my streaming like a more if you guys like want if you guys want this stream in like a kind of like, oh, you don't have to worry about the bitrate or anything, you know, in a little bit, you know, if you want this stream like all put together, it'll be coming out on YouTube in like 2 days on Wednesday. So yeah, the streams are so fun when you have people to speak with. It's like hanging out with a friend. Well, I guess it is hanging out with a friend. Yeah, I guess it is. You just kind of get to like yap with a bunch of people about random shit and a dedicated time like each week. I love it. It's just a big yap sesh and like, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's just so great. It's just so great having like people to yap with, you know. So yeah. Okay, let's craft up some TNT. Okay. I just need probably about 50 more sand. I'll probably get a little bit more just to stock up my chests. But yeah, I guess it's like, that's like kind of the charm of streaming. That you do kind of get that like, kind of like, that you get to like talk, you know, that you get to see someone's kind of like initial reactions and stuff, and like it drops the advices and it stabilizes. Yeah, it just went down to yellow, so I thought it was fine for a second, but yeah, it's fine. I guess that's like the charm of streaming, that like you like kind of have that ability to kind of just like yap to other people and kind of see like their initial responses to shit, you know, so yeah. And oh my god, hi Sage, my bitrate is being dodgy. Sage. It's been like this since 8:30. But yeah, my bitrate is being dodgy as fuck. And I'm probably gonna end in like, hello Ramble. How's that your first chat in my stream, Ramble? If you don't know, Ramble is another member of ChaosCraft. Ramble. What the fuck, Ramble? Why is this your first time chatting in my stream? I mean, I just enjoy talking and stuff and discussing stuff in every stream. Yeah, I just love yapping. I just love yapping. Ramble for Twitch mod. Bro, this is his first time. Watching my stream. I'm not gonna just give him Twitch mod. You like that stone? Yes, I do. Though I haven't watched episode 21 of season 4 yet. I haven't watched the latest episode yet, but I plan to eventually. But I haven't watched it yet. But I've watched episode 20. You like Dr. Stone? I love Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is like that one anime that's like really popular, but also like no one's heard of it. I watch it in dub, Lamo. I watch it in sub. I think I watched episode 20 in dub, and episode 9. Jeez. I I watched episode 20 of season 4. I think it's season 4. In dub, and I heard their voices, and I was like, never again. I see that's the person Poppy Play started with. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I watched episode 20, and I was like, never again. I'm never watching that again in dub. I think the person who threw me off was Kohaku. Her voice in dub threw me off so fucking much. I don't know why, but yeah, her voice just threw me off so much. So yeah, but yeah, her voice just threw me off so much. But yeah, that voice, I don't know why, but the voice actors do great. The voice actors do great. It's just the good voice actors. It's just like the voices throw me off. So, which is why I prefer to watch it in sub personally. I think it's partially because I'm so used to watching it in sub. Because like there's a few animes I watch in sub, mainly like the currently ongoing ones. So My Hero Academia, The Apothecary Diaries, and Dr. Stone are like the ones I can think of that I do regularly watch in sub. I think it's because I've watched Dr. Stone for so long. Like for years. I've been watching Dr. Stone for like years at this point. And I've been watching it for so long in sub that I'm just like used to the sub voice actresses and like voice actors. That I'm more used to their voices. I haven't watched anime in a while. I'm gonna check my anime list for new recommendations. I recommend Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries. I finished it in like a week. It is so good. It is so good. I love it. I love the Apothecary Diaries. My favorite character, probably one of my favorite characters is Adwa. I love Adwa. Love her. We love Adwa in this household. I love like Adwa and like Lihua. Those are like my two favorites. And I also love Gyokyo as well. But yeah, I love the Apothecary Diaries. It's like one of my like top 3 animes at the moment. What other animes have I watched recently that have been so good? That have been really good. What's it called? Kowloon Generic Romance. Kowloon is so good. I need to rewatch it because the thing is with Kowloon is that it is kind of like absurd, and the thing is I was watching it as like I think at the point I was watching it in dub, and I think I was watching it when the first 3 episodes were out. When the first 3 episodes were out, but only episode 1 and 2 were in dub. No, I think it was at the point where was it when? I think it was when the first 3 episodes were out, and so I was like watching it. It's a 13 episode anime, so I was watching like most of the episodes. Yes. I was watching most of the episodes as they came out, so I kind of like slightly forgot what happened the previous week. So I kind of want to go back and binge it. Here's the thing. I don't want it to be good or I'll feel sad. When it ends, because I watch it all in one day. That is so fair. You know what? You know anime that I did binge though, and I really enjoyed. Amiku MD Doctor Detective. That is so underrated. Amiku MD is so underrated. I think I say this. I'm pretty sure Dr. Mike reacted to Dr. Amiku MD like 6 months ago, because every so often I'll get his reaction on my YouTube recommended. You should come on Stardust will up you. I am waiting for whenever we plan that one thing for my one and only Stardust appearance. I'm waiting for when we plan that one thing. But yeah, I'm a cute MD. I don't know if it's just me. I'm kind of a sucker for like medical dramas. I love medical dramas. Like one of my favorites is this That's So Far Away. Yeah, but it's gonna be a special moment for me to come on and Stardust. because Stardust, if you don't know, Stardust SMP is the SMP is the other SMP that Sage hosts, Sage and Ramble host, and it is a very heavily modded SMP, right? The thing is, the reason I haven't joined it is because I was like, okay, it's heavily modded. I don't think that'll run well with me streaming it. I don't think my stream will run well on Stardust. And also, I would get so overwhelmed with the amount of mods that are on Stardust. There's like quite a lot of mods on Stardust. I would get so overwhelmed with that. Like I can deal with like lightly modded stuff, like, you know, like ChaosCraft, for example. I can deal with that because we've got I'm currently using Optifine, Xeratus Minimap, FreeCam, and I think something else as well. What else am I using? Mods. FreeCam, Xeratus Minimap, Optifine, right? I can deal with like lightly modded stuff like we've got here, but like, yeah, I would get so overwhelmed with a large amount of mods. So yeah, but like mods that kind of like, you know, that still like keeps the SMP like mostly vanilla. I'm fine with like those kind of mods, you know, like Optifine and stuff. So yeah, and like, you know, a few mods I'm fine with. It's just I don't like playing with a lot of mods unless there's like a lot of people to like specifically like kind of guide me through it. Like I remember a while ago, me and a few friends were all playing Better Minecraft, but the thing is we were all playing it together and we were literally only going around defeating all the bosses and like doing the quests, you know. That's what we were doing, and then we stopped playing after we did that, and we're only on there together, you know. And but with Stardust, it's like, oh, I'm probably gonna be on my own a lot, so it's like I'm gonna be so overwhelmed with the amount of mods that are gonna be on there. So yeah, I'm gonna be so overwhelmed with Stardust. And Sage eventually convinced me to come on to Stardust, but I was like, one time for one guest appearance, and we have kind of like another member of Stardust has come up with an idea for an event, and I was like, I will join that one event. So yeah, I'll join that one event as a guest. So yeah. Anyways, you know what's another good anime? Windbreaker. I'm gonna be so fucking honest. The only reason I started watching Windbreaker was because I was getting so many edits on my TikTok For You page of Subikino. That's it. We love Subikino. We love Subikino in this household. But yeah, I was getting so many edits of Subikino on my For You page, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna watch Windbreaker because I want to know what this character's like all about. Cause I was like, I saw so many comments like saying, oh, Subikino, saying something along the lines of like, oh, Subikino's not like a trans woman. Subikino's basically like a drag queen. And I was like, drag queen character? Is he a drag queen? Is he a trans woman? I was very curious about like I was very curious about Subikino's character and what like he was all about, right? And so I was like, I'm watching Windbreaker just for Subikino, and so yeah, Windbreaker is so good. Okay, what other? I watched Skate the Infinity. No, perfection. We love Skate the Infinity. Let's see, what other? I have so many animes in my like watch list that I have saved. I just haven't started watching that. Yeah. To be fair, I have Haikyuu saved, but the thing is, it's only in sub and Spanish dub, and I'm like, I really wanted to watch it in English dub, but whatever. Let's see. I also want to watch I'm in Love with the Villainess. I am slightly scared though that it is going to be one of those like weird animes, kind of along the lines of Classroom of the Elite. But from what I've seen, it's not. But I'm still a bit like cautious of I'm in Love with the Villainess. I haven't finished Fruit Baskets. I haven't watched the prelude to Fruit Baskets, which I need to do. The Fruit Baskets, there was a really weird relationship between the like old guy and the like head of the Zodiac, though, because I'm just gonna slightly spoil Fruit Baskets for you, but yeah, that was a very weird relationship because he saw her grow up. He saw her grow up. He watched her grow up. He like slightly helped in raising her. It was a very weird relationship, and I was very uncomfortable during the last like few episodes of Fruit Baskets. But I still want to watch the prelude because I really enjoyed a few of the characters. It's just that one relationship. From what I remember of Fruit Baskets, it's been a little while since I watched it. That one really weird relationship really messed with me. So yeah, hello Uzi, what is it? Yes. But yeah, that one relationship in Fruit Baskets messed with me, and I was like, So yeah, High Card is also a very good anime. Met Police is being humiliated by protesters, probably for some sort of good reason. I think I've seen a clip on TikTok of a protest, because someone, well, part of the clip anyways, I didn't watch the full clip, but someone was protesting the like ruling on Palestine action, and they would like peacefully for Palestine action ban. Yeah. I think I've seen a bit of that. Like they arrested 400 people. Jeez, what the fuck? But more kept coming. Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus, like I think I saw someone. And the police couldn't arrest more. Yeah. And they being humiliated, because they couldn't like shut down the protest. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I think I saw a clip of like someone like peacefully protesting, and then they had a sign that like mentioned Palestine action, and then like this police officer was like, hey, can you like get rid of the sign? And like the protesters were just like, no, fuck you, like understandably. So yeah. The case study of Vanitas. I don't remember much about this series, but like I remember it making me kind of uncomfortable. So like I was just following orders, was rejected as our defense at the Nuremberg trials. Jeez. Jesus. Jeez. And a lot of the police officers can't even look the people in the eyes anymore. Jesus. You know, in 10 years, Nazi Holocaust trials, basically. Yeah. You know, in 10 years, there's going to be so many people that are going to come out and be like, I was just following orders, blah, 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 blah. Which is like, slightly bullshit. Because even though there is actually genuine psychology behind like groupthink and like groupthink and stuff like that, and like conformity and stuff like that, a lot of people break conformity. You know, a lot of people, we aren't just like subject to like groupthink. A lot of people are like you know, hey, there's like I've seen a few clips of like people who live in Israel, and like they're being like, they are like being like drafted, and like they're like being drafted, and but like they're like protesting being drafted, and it's like, well, if they can understand, like, and I've seen so many, and I've seen a few clips of like massive protests happening in what's it called, Jerusalem, and like other parts of Israel, and yeah, I've seen so many clips of that, and it's like okay, if they can see what's going on is like clearly wrong, and it's like, oh, if they can see what's going on and what, you know, Israel is doing to Palestine is like wrong, why can't all these people that are saying, oh, we're just following orders, you know, like if those protesters can see what's going on is wrong, why can't you have morals? Dude, Israel assassinated the Yemeni PM like 2 weeks ago. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? I think a lot of people as well, I think a lot of people are still justifying it, saying like, oh, we're trying that, oh, if like Hamas hadn't gotten a lot of people are like saying like, oh, if Hamas hadn't gotten involved, I don't think, if Hamas hadn't done this shit to Israel, I don't think whatever shit Hamas did to Israel justifies like 2 years? Well, not 2 years, but you know, like 2 years of killing and attacking children, and like, you know, however fucking long it was before that, because we all know it didn't immediately start 2 years ago. It's been going on for a long time. Spain has put 9 sanctions on Israel. Good, finally a government that's doing something good. Israel's not just attacking Palestine, it's attacking Yemen, Jordan, Syria, Iraq too. Yeah, exactly. I think that, like, you know, yeah, Israel, more places need to be like Spain and like actually do something, like put sanctions on Israel, you know, because it's like, yeah, they're not just doing it. They're not just doing it to Palestine. They're not just trying to erase Palestine. They have turned Gaza into rubble, literally rubble. And today Netanyahu told Palestinians to get out. That's literally like erasing so many people, an entire population from their home. Like, just like imagine if that happened to like England or Wales or, you know, Britain. If that happened to Britain, there would be so many like people trying to stop Israel. But because it's happening to like the Middle East, then like people are like treating it as like, you know, the government's treating it like, oh, it's, you know, Israel's doing the good thing, when in actual fact Israel is committing war crimes, you know. And some are like, if Israel doesn't stop de-escalating, we will recognise Palestine. Like, what the fuck? You will recognise rubble, not impose sanctions or anything? Yeah, that's a fucking joke. That's a fucking joke. That's just a joke. Our government's a fucking joke. And not even a good one. A very shitty one that you will hear off the worst person in the world. Like, come on. We are like one of the most powerful countries in the world, and we still can't do shit, and we're still not doing shit. So yeah, we should be following in Spain's footsteps and like actually placing sanctions against Israel, because they have committed war crimes. I'm pretty sure I've seen like use of like what's it called, white phosphorus on Palestine, which is a war crime. So yeah, it's just yeah. A lot of people don't know this. The Middle East is being destabilized on purpose by the USA and Israel, and it's being enabled by Saudi, Qatar, Egypt, and UAE, the United Arab Emirates. It's just so fucking stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? You know? It's just... I have no words. I have just no words other than... What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing to be enabling people who kill children and families? Like, and if you don't believe me, just go and look on Psssttt's Instagram and see what happens. It's what happens when corrupt people come to power. Exactly. And if you don't believe us about, if you're watching this or whatever, if you guys are watching the VOD or whatever, and you don't believe me and you're seeing like what is actually happening, go to Psssttt's Instagram. Because she has been not showing off, because I don't want to say showing off, but like, she's been showing the rubble and everything that's going on in Palestine, and yeah, democracy is turned into communism under Russia and China. It's just absolutely horrible about what's happening. And yeah, just go, we talk about communists of Russia and China and North Korea, but how is everything happening? Democracy different in any way? It's just, yeah, we just have so many people like that are corrupted power, being given power, and then being corrupt, and then no one's doing anything because they have power. Oligarchs everywhere. Yes, oligarchs everywhere. It's just so shit. Anyways. And the corporations are the new oligarchs. Agreed. They just use their money instead of making new laws and shit. They use money power instead of political power. So, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I did say after I would finish after like 15 minutes, and it's been about almost half an hour. So yeah, anyways, we are gonna go right out. I hope you guys have, it feels weird saying my like end of stream like speech now. But yeah, as always, my other socials, you know where to get them. Commands, about me section, description, if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, we are gonna go and watch. Who are we gonna go raid out to? Let's see. We're gonna go raid out to Sssttt, who is playing a bit of Sonic Heroes. See you next time, Poppy. I'll miss you waiting for the next stream. Hopefully I will be live on Wednesday. Hopefully, see, let's hope my bitrate doesn't die then. But yeah, I shall see you guys on Wednesday. Bye guys. Bye. Go enjoy Hannah's stream. Bye guys. Bye.